Safrin Sattar, a PhD student in the Department of Computer Science. I have received Edgar Eberks Award in the last leadership recognition ceremony in 2020. I am so glad to be awarded with this most prestigious and long-term established Edgar Eberks Memorial Awards given since 1985. Winning this award has enhanced my motivation to be more engaging and actively participating in the on-campus activities at EONO and motivate other students around me to develop their leadership ability. I am thankful to the selection committee of EONO Leadership Cabinet and who have nominated me for this wonderful opportunity. It is one of the best and lifetime achievements for me. I believe this award will always inspire me to demonstrate my leadership ability in my future career ahead. Thank you.
Isn't it nice being able to look back at what a wonderful year we've had? Thank you everyone for being here. My name is Leanne Sipe, and I am so happy to welcome our students, faculty, staff, administrators, and family members to the 37th Annual Student Leadership Recognition Ceremony. I'm joined here tonight with my esteemed colleague, Dr. Joy Ballard.
Hey y'all, my name is Joy Ballard, and I am so excited that y'all have decided to spend your evening with us. We are here to celebrate the extraordinary leadership of our students on our campus. They have given of their time and energy to really help build a greater community here at UNO. And tonight we will look back on our past year to honor them and the difference that they've made in their departments, organizations, and community. It's my honor to welcome our university president, Dr. John Nicklow, to start us off tonight.
I'd like to welcome everyone. I'm very excited to be part of the annual Student Leadership Recognition Ceremony, which is such an important tradition at our institution. This is a celebration of our students, our talented, diverse, curious, energetic, and amazing students. This year, of course, has been unlike any in our university's history. And because of that, it has required unprecedented leadership from our students. Unprecedented because of the new barriers and obstacles that you encountered throughout the year. No in-person events, no in-person meetings, remote classes, and Zoom after Zoom after Zoom. All of that forced our student leaders to reimagine how our organizations went about their business. It forced you to innovate. And in spite of all those challenges, you were still able to forge connections with each other and create a sense of community among your members in each of your organizations. That simply takes talent, compassion, and commitment. And I both appreciate and marvel at those qualities on display in so many of our student leaders. What I think is fantastic about this ceremony is that it honors leadership in all of its many forms. Every student leader is different. Each of you has your own unique attributes that help foster teamwork, camaraderie, respect, and understanding. Some of you are vocal leaders. Others lead by example. And some of you do both. But whatever your leadership style or your individual strengths, you've chosen to be an active member of this university community. And by virtue of that choice, you have shown leadership ability, and that is commendable. The University of New Orleans is a great institution because of our students. It will continue to be because of your hard work and your dedication. We appreciate your involvement and we value your service. You make UNO a better place to be for all of our students. Leadership is always in demand, so I encourage you to continue to use your skills and individual talents to make your organization, your university, and ultimately your world a better place. Thank you and congratulations to all of our student leaders and their advisors.
Hello, I'm Mason Poche, and I am here to recognize this year's emerging leaders. The emerging leaders included Leo Gillum, Micah Morell, Nicholas Troches, Alex Williams, Nicholas Porter, Beatrice Merle, Lawrence Doliole, and Aaliyah Boyle. These emerging leaders met every Tuesday this semester and worked with the Student Leadership Challenge book. In this book, they explored the 5 practices that create a great student leader. These practices included modeling the way, inspiring a shared vision, challenging the process, enabling others to act, and encouraging the heart. Congratulations to the emerging leaders.
Thank you so much, Mason, for honoring our emerging leaders. They worked so hard this semester, and I do want to take a moment to also recognize Mason. Mason served as a mentor for our Emerging Leaders program, and quite frankly, while Joy and I had the pleasure of working with them, Mason had the opportunity to connect with them on a much deeper level because as a student leader, he continually models the way, and thank you for that. While we recognize our emerging leaders, we'd like to recognize another group of students who spent the semester digging deep into understanding leadership and their own leadership styles as well. Tonight, we recognize the participants in the Multicultural Leadership Institute. Through this institute, participants learned more about their own identities and interrogated them, learning about where they come from, their cultural backgrounds, and the multiple identities they hold impact the way that they lead in a community and the way that our communities move forward and can be stronger together. Tonight, we'd like to list them by name to acknowledge the hard work they've done this semester. This includes Anna Paula Muller, Jamire Patrick, Nicholas Trochet, and Lena Hu.
Rosie Lawrence, Kadrika Robertson, Melanie Rose, Rebecca Fuentes, and Tejuan Walker. Our next award that we are going to present is our Silent Inspiration Award. So this award goes to someone who fosters community and encourages involvement without a formal title or position of power. So for our Silent Inspiration employee, the nominator said this person knows no boundaries in building healthy relationships with partners on campus as well as their students. And they call themselves lucky to have this person as a colleague. Congratulations to Jade Odell, this year's Employee Silent Inspiration Award winner.
I love working with Jade. Congratulations. I have the honor of recognizing our student nominees. In the same way that our staff can encourage community building, so can our students. These students listed on this slide demonstrate that no title is needed to be an inspiration and to be a leader on campus. Our winner tonight was recognized as someone who has a positive attitude and regularly encourages others, especially in times where they might be stressed or not be sure where to head next. In the organizations that they were a part of, as a member with no title, they pushed their leaders to see potential and to see opportunity when times might have been tough or when they might not have been thinking very creatively. We're so grateful that they saw Drive-In Movie posted and decided that was a cool event, and that's how they wanted to get started being involved on campus. Congratulations to our student Silent Inspiration Award winner, Christy Campo.
What's going on, UNO? Wow, I can't believe it's been 10 years since I won a Great Burks Award. One of my greatest memories in college is being the orientation leader and helping all of the new students come on campus. That role not only taught me to be a leader, but it prepared me for my current career today. After receiving 2 degrees from UNO, I'm still working in higher education as an academic advisor helping students like you. Congrats to all of the winners tonight, and go Privateers.
It has been a difficult year for our student organization presidents, and it has become even more important than ever that they are there to motivate their members and keep them pushing towards their goals. Tonight, we honor a student organization president who, even in times of stress, when they were overwhelmed with everything going on, they were able to infuse fun and silliness into their leadership style to build rapport with their members and foster community. It has been an honor to watch this president grow into their leadership position, and I'm so proud to announce our Student Organization President of the Year is Eric Martinez from the Student Activities Council.
In addition to the leadership that our presidents offer to their student organizations, in the background oftentimes are student organizations advisors. On our best days, advisors are role models, mentors, and coaches. On harder days, they might be conflict mediators or, I don't know, budget managers, right? It takes all kinds. In this difficult year, as we navigated changes in expectations and capacities and our ability to engage with one another in ways that we're used to, this role of being a mentor and being an encourager is so important. And we have the honor of recognizing these incredible advisors, including yours truly, Joy Ballard here, as people who were influential in our student leaders' lives. Tonight, we recognize two different kinds of student organization advisor. First, we will recognize a university-sponsored organization advisor. University-sponsored organizations are those that either receive funding from the institution or their advisor is employed by the institution, and advising this group is part of their role. The second type of advisor we'll recognize is the registered student organization advisor. These advisors are faculty and staff from UNO's campus who volunteer their time to work with student groups. First, we'll recognize our university-sponsored organization advisor of the year. This person's nominator said that while they've worked here for many years, they have shaped the experiences of countless new students on campus. They've been integral to be a helping hand or a relieved smile whenever a student leader or a new student might be feeling stressed and need to feel a little more comfortable on campus. They've overcome obstacles both professionally and in their role as an advisor. It gives me great pleasure and so much excitement to announce that our university-sponsored organization advisor of the year is April Gremion for her work with the orientation leaders. Congratulations and thank you, April. Our next organization advisor of the year for registered student organizations has been doing amazing work, helping the organization grow and spending countless hours dedicated to mentoring students become industry professionals. They encourage students in one of the toughest majors at the university and actively help students find positions in the local maritime industry. Congratulations and thank you to Brandon Taravella from the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers from your organization and all of us at the university. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amber. I'm the current president of the UNO Ambassadors. Each year we host an event called Swamp Ball that's sponsored by SGA, where 100% of the proceeds collected from this event goes to the Swamp Ball Scholarship. This year, we decided to do something a little different. We got rid of the old categories, merit, need, and leadership-based. With the current understanding of the hardships of UNO students right now, we allowed everyone to apply. All of my fellow ambassadors got together to grade these scholarships based on a rubric. After taking time out to grade all wonderful 20 applicants, I'm pleased to announce the winners of the 2021 Swamp Ball Scholarships are Naya Pittman, Michelle Gallegos-Diaz, and Duke Trent. Congratulations to the winners and thank you to everyone who applied.
Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Suarez, past 2008 Berks Awards winner. Just wanted to say hi. I'm a local dentist practicing in Metairie right now, and hopefully this message goes to all the leaders and future leaders of UNO. I'm so proud of all of you. Congrats to all of you. I just like to say that UNO really has set the stepping stones for me in my career and as being a leader in my community and in my profession. They really give you the foundation you need to go out into the world and be an independent thinker and be an entrepreneur. And they really gives you that maturity that you need in the professional world. So I'm so thankful for my UNO education. I've had so many great memories at UNO, especially with all the different leaders that I've met through my years there. so many to even think about, to even come down to one that I can remember. But one of the most memorable leadership moments for me was when we did something called Smile Mile. So that was a 1 mile walk around UNO. It helped raise money for Children's Mental Health Month. And what really touched me the most about that event was just seeing everyone come together and raise money for this cause. And it was early in the morning, and just seeing that event come together was just a really proud moment for myself and everyone else that helped put it on. Other memories I know include leadership retreats. They were wonderful. It's a lot of students that came together that were interested in leadership or already leaders on campus. And all the events that we did at the leadership retreat just showed how motivated these students are, and to continue the leadership at UNO and to continue the success at UNO. And I just wish all of you the best. Please take all those opportunities that UNO gives you to succeed in life as a student and as a professional later on. UNO will definitely give you the foundation you need, to be a professional and anything that you wish to do. So best of luck to all of you all. So nice to meet you. Congrats to all the leaders here. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Jessica, and all of our Berks Award winners who have shared so far. It's so encouraging to hear how much these students that we're recognizing tonight, these organizations, how much that can contribute to how successful you are in the long term. And we're just honored to be, part of this program with you all tonight. As we continue with our Leadership Recognition Award ceremony, we acknowledge that there are dozens of student organizations on campus, from professional to social, from service-oriented to academic. We have groups for just about anything you might be interested in. And even with all those groups, there's only so many leadership positions on campus. And so that's why having events are such an important way that student organizations also build campus life. You don't have to be part of a student organization directly to help build community on our campus. By participating in events, you might get to know someone better. You might feel like you belong a little more, or you might learn something new. And so tonight we are happy to acknowledge these nominees for Student Organization Event of the Year. And we're pleased to recognize 2 different organization events. Again, similar to our advisor awards, we're recognizing 2 levels of events. One, university sponsored, those with university funding and additional university support, but student led, and registered student organization events, events that are coordinated by students independently without that extra university support. And so, without further ado, we'll start by recognizing our university-sponsored event of the year. This event was a long-standing campus tradition that has only ever been canceled twice, once last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This loss, the feeling of this loss, led the student leaders of this organization to really be committed to make sure that this event happened again this year, no matter how it might look. In navigating differences and changes in COVID-19 restrictions and prioritizing safety, this group collaborated with campus police, with campus dining, with your very own student involvement and leadership office to make sure that this event would happen again this year. 800 students, over 100 volunteers, and over 5,000 pounds of crawfish later, the event was a huge success, and a campus tradition was brought back to life. Congratulations to the Student Activities Council and Suckoff for being this year's university-sponsored organization event of the year. Our second event of the year also navigated national crises. In response to the ongoing pandemics of COVID-19 and racial injustice, this organization knew their seminar series to prepare professionals was more important than ever. They brought together national leaders and experts whose scholarship directly addressed how their professional community could respond. The end result was a well-attended event led by 4 national leaders that inspired and equipped attendees to have a great impact on the people they serve. Congratulations to the Alpha Eta chapter of Chi Sigma Iota on hosting Counselors in Crisis, a Big Easy virtual symposium. Congratulations and thank you for all the hard work you've done.
Awesome. Thanks, Leanne. I'm so thankful for our student orgs that put on such fantastic events for our student body. In that same line, we are now going to recognize our Student Organization of the Year. Being a student organization was no easy task this year, as I'm sure most of you know. So I'm so happy to honor 2 groups that were able to build campus community and continue to reach their goals, even throughout this pandemic. The first group we will honor truly went above and beyond in their philanthropy service. So they were able to host their traditional bingo event virtually, as well as another traditional philanthropy event just last month in person. We are so excited about the sisterhood, the community they build, their leadership skills, and their service and commitment to their community as a whole. Congratulations to Zeta Tau Alpha. Our second Organization of the Year winner organized several cultural events over the last year, which helps the University of New Orleans community to learn more about other cultures, customs, and traditions of various countries. All the team members of this group cooperate with each other in such a way that their unity and selflessness is reflected in their work and motivates others in the UNO community as well. Congratulations to the Bangladesh Student Association, our second Registered Student Org of the Year.
Hi, my name is Christine Bourgeois, and I am the 2019 recipient of the Dr. Polly Gunther Service Award, sponsored by the New Orleans League of Women Voters. This award recognizes a student leader who has demonstrated outstanding volunteerism and who commits to their academic success while working to improve their community. This year's winner has completed over 80 service hours alone, working with animal shelters, schools, and other philanthropies. They love animals and have an emotional support animal of their own. She knows the value that animals can bring to people's lives and enjoys sharing that with others. The 2021 recipient of the Dr. Polly Gunther Community Service Award, sponsored by the League of Women Voters of New Orleans, and a $1,000 scholarship is, drumroll please, Linda Ploss. Congratulations, Linda.
Hello, my name is Ryan Gary Williams, and I am the 2018 recipient of the Edgar E. Burks Award. The Edgar E. Burks Award is the most prestigious student leadership award a student can receive at the University of New Orleans. It is awarded to experienced student leaders who model the way not just in student involvement, but also academically and in their communities as well. The award is named after UNO's first Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Edgar E. Burks. This award is sponsored by the UNO Federal Credit Union. This year's Burks Award winner has truly made the most of their University of New Orleans experience. Their on-campus employment, student leadership positions, coursework, and internships have all complemented one another so that they can use the skills they've developed in the classroom to always be show ready. Whether they're facilitating a workshop, hosting an event, performing in a production, or being a friend of Pluto in Walt Disney World, they've been able to transfer their experiences in a way that's built both skills and a solid resume for performing in or running a theater one day. This person is patient, thoughtful, kind, and hardworking. They take pride in their work and their passions, and model the way for other student leaders to see the care and consideration they put into schoolwork, leadership positions, and friendships. This year's Edgar E. Burks Award for Outstanding Student Leadership goes to Mason Poche.
It was really difficult not to be like, spoiler alert, y'all, you're going to see Mason again. Congratulations, Mason. Congratulations, all of you. We want to take a second before we say goodbye to say thank you. Whether your name was listed on a slide tonight or if you're just tuning in, we sincerely appreciate your commitment to student leadership here at the University of New Orleans. You understand that all of us play a role in making our campus and our institution a better place for everyone. You've contributed your time, your skills, and your unmatched passion for this institution, and we cannot thank you enough. Thank you.
Yes, and in addition to all of you, we also need to give a special thanks to the Student Government Association for funding our event tonight, Dr. Nicola for welcoming us, the UNO Federal Credit Union and the New Orleans League of Women Voters for sponsoring our awards, and finally to the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership and all of our reward reviewers. We couldn't do it without you.
And before we say goodbye, please join us in offering one more set of congratulations to our award winners, especially to Linda Plas and to Mason Poche for all the hard work you've done this year. Thank you so much. Please leave comments in the chat, reach out to them individually, look for our posts on social media, join us in congratulating them. Thank you all so much and have a wonderful night.